Stacy Rosa was honest and says we were her last resort, but after waiting almost 5 days for help from property managers, she was frustrated and worried that her partially collapsed ceiling would get worse. Now she's looking forward to moving back into her home after repairs are done. Winding down after a week of work.
What do you see?
Stacy Rosa had no idea her dog Salem was giving a warning.
It fell down and back and it hit me, right here. And on my shoulder. That's the piece that hit me right there.
For months, Rosa says she's been worried about the bedroom ceiling in her apartment on West Gray Street, and in April started reaching out to Evernest, the property management company.
It always had kind of a dip in it, even when I first moved in, but it wasn't really that bad. And it's an old house, it's a fan, you just chalk it up to fan charm, but it was getting progressively worse.
Rosa says Evernest sent contractors out twice, but ultimately said nothing was wrong.
And I was like, guys, it's literally hanging down. You can see it.
3 months later.
So I called them. I was like, my ceiling's about to fall down. It's crackling. I was like, y'all need to get somebody out here right away. And they're like, we're going to put you on hold. They put me on hold. I started to move this desk out because it was right under the ceiling where it was. And as soon as I started to move it, the whole thing fell.
Rosa went to the ER, doctors diagnosing her with a head injury.
The fire department came when the emergency crew did and said that it was unsafe to be in this room, to sleep in here.
She called 12 on Your Side after waiting days for someone to respond to the mess left in her room.
I was like, just please send somebody out here at least to put a tarp under it in case more things fall, help me clean up. And I have not seen one person since. No communication Saturday or Sunday. I called and reached out yesterday multiple times to no avail. They told me the maintenance was going to be here at noon yesterday. They never showed up. And I have a kid, I have animals, I have a family, I have a home here. And I don't want to leave my home, but I need to get this fixed as soon as possible.
The same day we met Rosa, I reached out to Evernest. Within 1 hour of this email asking for a response from the company, she was contacted and someone was sent to assess the damage. Rosa was also told the property owner agreed to place her in alternate housing and waive rent for the month of August.
They don't know what they're going to do. Nobody's come out and said, it's going to take this long or this is what we have to do. But right now we're trying to figure out whether I'm going to stay in a hotel or go to another apartment.
How do you feel about the response you got?
Within, I would say, 45 minutes of you sending that email, I got a text message from the woman I'd been talking to. She did apologize that it took so long for them to get out there. And she said that it was much worse than she thought, seeing it in person as opposed to seeing the pictures.
And she hopes something will be learned from this experience.
I just hope that they take things more seriously and don't and value people over money.
And I did hear back from Evernest, the property management company. They told me they are working with Rosa on her situation, and they say they're beginning to work to make sure her apartment is safe to live in. On Your Side, Jasmine Turner, NBC 12.